My happiness was in it. The melodies gave me.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Milwaukee Brewers.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Freddie Peralta. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. On the ground right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson.
Come on, Fred.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. To third. Done. Sends it to first. Two away here in the top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Two outs, bases empty. Wilson Contreras, the next to hit. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He shoots one out to right. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Nolan Arenado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs, bases empty. And ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
This one in the air right field. Chourio on his way in. Squeezes it. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. It's Sonny Gray.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jackson Chourio leading things off and takes a strike. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich Inside, just missed. In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, he got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
And that's in there at the knees.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's William Contreras. And that is out of play.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
That clips the zone. 0-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Yelich over at second, 1 down. Out to center. Scott under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And the sweeper catches the plate.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down.
You can do it. All right, let's win, Brewers.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Milwaukee, now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Peralta back to work. Peralta, a 6-foot righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking for the pay. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now a chance for Lars Nootbaar. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. That one pushed foul. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Right fielder, number
Jordan
18,
Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Walker.
That's in there.
0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, one away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Ball 1 there. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Ground ball left side. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Sal Frelick. Just missed. And another ball.
Outside.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Walker flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those could be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hoskins pushes it foul. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him. 2 down.
Batting 7, the third
And
baseman,
stepping in is the speedy Oliver Dunn. Gets the call. Strike 1. That's a little bit low. That one missed. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott.
Number 11.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Ortiz Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now Mason Wynn rolled out to second in his first at bat. There's a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
So now here's the DH, Alec Burleson. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side, Terang whips it to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of
Batting
pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Bryce Terang stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch is downstairs. In the air, right side. Walker makes the grab on the run.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The right fielder.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the sweeper misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Ball, that's out.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, start of the 4th, now on for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch is outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the air, right field. Chourio puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. That's outside. Ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and it's
1-1.
And there's a ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Hard hit left side. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Struck out looking his first time. Way outside, and it's 1-0. Arenado leads off first with one away. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And delivers outside. And now 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder,
2 on, 1 out.
Nootbaar.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 0-2. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
The Brewers,
at the plate,
the
Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 on the way. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to third. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Fly to center his first time. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Up and in, 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Walker snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Garrett.
Here's the center fielder,
Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell. Went down on strikes his first time through. Upstairs. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Next
Ball
offering
two.
is downstairs. That's to third. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. We
Leading off
go to the
St.
top
Louis,
of the fifth,
the right
and
fielder,
stepping in for the
number
Cardinals,
18,
Jordan Walker.
Walker.
Peralta back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just
Ball
on the
two.
edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Brewers!
Herrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can
The center
see already,
fielder,
his
number 11,
bat stays in the
Victor.
zone on plane
Yeah.
for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here we go, Brewers! Here we go!
Right through there for a strike. Herrera stands at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses. 2-2. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And now Mason Wynn swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mitchell gets under it, nabs it, and that'll do it. The Cards leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here is Hoskins. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. And that one is inside ball 1. That to right. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's outside. 1-2 to count. That one way inside. Two. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Check swing, called strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Yep, that ball went out.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to Hoskins, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Bryce Terang.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic,
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Inside, almost got him. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit.
Everything came together for him. The pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find the hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Yelich at the dish, 1 for 2. That's in there. That one a little bit high, and 1-1. Chourio at first, 1 gone. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Chourio back on a dive. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one lifted to left. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
And now the catcher comes up to him, William Contreras. Move to first, and he's back in there. Foul ball there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, safe. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs. Runner on first. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. JoJo Romero getting loose out there. Leahy getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is downstairs. And that's outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short,
left
starting to
fielder,
show some
number
signs
10.
of fatigue. So
Now,
we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sonny Gray will depart, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Zach
Number
Thompson.
57.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Yeah.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, and that is ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
Now pitching
These are
for
the spots
Brewers.
relievers really make a
Number
name for
47.
themselves. Late and
Jared.
close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for St.
Now it's
Louis,
the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. He is struck out, and he is walked. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen
Ball 1,
down
no
there.
strike.
Yoel Payams preparing to come on if needed. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit in the air out to center field. Brings it in, and a quick out, number 1. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Just off the inside edge. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 18, Jordan.
Now it's the
Walker.
right fielder, Jordan Walker. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. And they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Rhys Hoskins. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Done. Will hit next. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one sliced foul.
Let's do this, Brewers.
That one fouled hard the other way. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
This is Bryce Terang.
Number 2, second baseman.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a foul straight back.
That's a ball.
Right through there. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Chourio in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Runners on first and third. 2 away. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Brewers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yoel Payams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Herrera up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hudson, the lefty, warming up as well. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Michael Ciani.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with the left-handed bat.
He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Win in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Next offering misses down and away. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matthew Liberator.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Liberator measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, William
Contreras up now for the Brewers. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. JoJo Romero, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. He's already homered here in this one.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cardinals 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Brewers,
back, and here comes the closer,
Number 29.
Trevor McGill.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, 1-run game. Now at the plate, Alec Burleson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees. Bouncer to Hoskins. Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned
now
perfectly.
The first baseman, Wilson.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So they're down to their final out. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Fouls one off. 2-2. The Cards down to their final strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza.